DNS amplification attack. What is DNS amplification attack? It is a DDoS attack, and it is a reflection-based volumetric distributed denial of service attack in which an attacker reflects the functionality of open DNS resolvers in order to overwhelm a target, server, or network with an amplified amount of traffic, rendering the server and its surrounding infrastructure inaccessible. Now, how this DNS amplification attack works? The first thing, the attacker uses a compromised endpoint to send UDP packets with a spoofed IP addresses to a DNS recursor. The spoofed address of the packets points to the real IP address of the victim. After receiving the request, the DNS resolvers, which is trying to be helpful by responding, sends a large response to the spoofed IP address. After receiving the request, the DNS resolver, which is trying to be helpful by responding, sends a large response to the spoofed IP address, and the IP address of the target receives the response, and the surrounding network infrastructure becomes overwhelmed with the deluge of traffic, resulting in denial of service. How to mitigate the DNS amplification attack? The first thing, reduce the total number of open DNS resolvers. So an essential component of DNS amplification attack is access to open DNS resolvers. By having a poorly configured DNS resolvers exposed to the internet, all an attacker needs to do to utilize a DNS resolver is to discover it. So ideally, DNS resolvers should only provide their services to devices that originate within a trusted domain. In the case of reflection-based attacks, the open DNS resolvers will respond to queries from anywhere on the internet, allowing the potential for exploitation. Restricting a DNS resolver so that it will only respond to queries from trusted sources makes the server a poor vehicle for any type of amplification attack. The other method, by source IP verification to stop the spoofed packets leaving the network. So because the UDP request being sent by the attacker's botnet must have a source IP address spoofed to the victim's IP addresses, a key component in reducing the effectiveness of UDP-based amplification attack is for internet service provider or the ISPs to reject any internal traffic with spoofed IP addresses. So if a packet is being sent from inside the network with a source IP address that makes it appear like it originates outside the network, it likely